love, and light. Peace and blessings to you all. It is LaKendra Lanice again, coming to you from Divinely Guided by Love, LLC. Thank you all for the ones that are coming back to hear my Divinely Guided by Love messages. And thank you for the ones that are new tuning into my Divinely Guided by Love messages. It is a pleasure and an honor to be here with you all to deliver something from the highest realm of this universe, of the angelic realm. It is an amazing day today, and I just wanted to come on here to spread a little bit of enlightenment for the ones that are on their spiritual journeys. Today we are going to be talking about life as we've always known it, death, and rebirth. These things on a conscious level and a subconscious spiritual level. So as we have known, there has been a huge shift in the atmosphere, in the universe, and this shift is requiring us to change our perspective on everything we've always thought life was, right? What we grew up knowing, that what religion is, what spirituality is, what is it to understand spirit, right? What is it to understand death? What is rebirth, right? Even in our youth, we never understood rebirth because death was always someone that has died and no longer exists on this planet, right? And to live is to live amongst what everyone else has taught you to be and to do as an individual, right? As we know, we are all individuals. That would have different personalities, different perspectives, different purposes in life. So there is no way that we can all be the same and follow the same rules and guidelines as anyone and everyone else. So on a spiritual level, there is an initiation that will reverse everything you've always known to be true, right? Things, again, that we grew up knowing to be true. Now, in a spiritual sense, when you become awakened, that is going to be considered your first death, right? Because you are dying off everything you've always known to be. Nothing no longer exists. That can mean the understanding of what family truly is, what religion is, what spirituality is, who you are as a person. This person dies, which is your old self. And in the spiritual sense, we always are continuing to die off our old selves. This is not a literal death. This is a spiritual death. This is a death that comes from the inside, where you go through the valley of death, which is darkness, to understand to come into alignment of understanding who you truly are as a person and your purpose, your divine purpose on this planet at this given time of your life experience. We are supposed to, as souls on this planet, living in a human body, right? We are supposed to always evolve. We are supposed to always be growing and exploring and going to the highest depths to try to understand what everything in life truly means for yourself, for the ones that comes next to you, your legacy, and for the ones that are listening and guiding or are following and guiding you, right? Death can be lonely. It can be dark. It can be confusing. It can even bring in what people consider fear, which is an emotion that is uncertain, a new emotion that makes you feel uncertain, right? In a spiritual sense, death is not a physical attribute. We're literally dying off our old way of thinking and coming into a new conscious way of thinking when it comes to understanding your conscious state of mind, your highest conscious, and that's where we're wanting to always get to so that we can be forever evolving into the new world, right? Now, after your deaths, you come into a new state, which is considered your rebirth, right? And again, these stages are always happening in your evolution as becoming your higher self. When we are going into a rebirth, We are awakening to our highest self, our senses. Our six senses are awakening, which is what the sixth one is considered your third eye. It's considered your intuition. It's considered your gut, and in your discernment. These are heightened just as well as all of your other senses, right? You are starting to see more clear. You're starting to understand your body. What no one is in this moment, no one is teaching you anything. You're literally going within to find that light, to bring it out, to become who you are supposed to become in this life, right? So in this sense of rebirth, you are enlightened to your conscious and subconscious of who you truly are in this life. And that will always be evolving as well, because we are always evolving humans, right? Just as the world is always evolving, so should you as an individual. Rebirth is an enlightenment ceremony. It is a coming to who I am, why do I exist, what is my purpose, and how do I walk in that, correct? When you become, you start to understand that it's just you being in your authentic self. It doesn't have to look like anyone. It doesn't have to be a trend. It doesn't have to even be understanding to some people. But this is you coming to your highest self. And this is the highest purpose of this universe, is to live, to love, to become liberated, to walk in your divine purpose. Life, death, and rebirth. Things that we are no longer what was taught to us, or us following a certain type of dynamic and walking into who you truly are and what life means for you. Okay? Thank you again for the ones that have tuned in and stayed to listen to these divine messages. If you are enlightened and you are inspired, please don't hesitate to reach out, for this is Divinely Guided by Love, LLC, home of love. Live a life of liberation, laughter, and love. Your next fulfillment is right around the corner. Over your fears is your success. Until next time, peace, love, and light.